person first. Go ahead, Kaylin.
Thoughts on the game? Honestly, it was a good win for us. It was really important that we do 2 in a row and we continue the trend. That's what we talked about going into this game. We knew it was going to be hard. They're one of the toughest teams in the league, and their reputation showed that today. They were gritty and they fought through then. But I think through the whole 90, what we were really proud of is just the way we stayed in, and we were first to set every time, first to the ball every time, and that's why we get 3 points.
Yeah, I think we battled hard. It's never easy to come here, but we really emphasized winning each box, and I think we were dominant in both our defensive and offensive boxes, and I think that ended up winning us the game. So, yeah.
And then, Kaylin, today is apparently your 20th shutout.
Apparently.
How are you feeling about that?
Emma just told me on the way over here. It only took me 5.5 years. I mean, it's a good feeling, but ultimately 3 points is the most important thing. And when we have defenders scoring goals, I'm more proud of that right now.
And then, Kristen, it was your second goal of the year. I mean, most defenders don't really.
No, that's why I'm like, let's go, get in the box.
Like, you just talked in a goal bit.
Yeah, I mean, it just kind of popped out to me, and I'm definitely not right-footed, but I took a swing at it and just kind of hit it really hard. I think it got a fortunate deflection, but went in the back of the net, so I don't think no one really cared.
And then, for either of you, what does it mean to really have 2 wins kind of heading into this international break before you have 4 final home games, or not home games, 4 final games, and you guys are actually one of 2 teams in the league that don't have 5 games. You literally have just the 1 game a week, so you're not doubling up or anything nuts. So what does it just mean to you guys to kind of have that momentum heading into that final stretch?
I mean, I think ultimately going into the break, it's always a really good feeling to have that 3 points and back-to-back 3 points. That's massive for us, but ultimately, given the time that we're going to have, it's really important that we focus on those 4 games, whether it's 5 or 4. The focus needs to be there because there's still points on the line every time, and this is the closest I think I've ever seen all the teams in this league in my time being in the league. So ultimately, we're really going to have to put some work in. No matter what we did this week, it's about next week now.
You guys, you're an expansion team, right? Expansion teams normally don't do this well. And why do you think that you guys are having the success that you have? How did you guys gel so quickly?
Yeah, I think it's just a credit to the top down. It starts with Casey and her support staff and our technical staff. From the beginning, they emphasized that yes, we're an expansion team, but that doesn't mean anything. We're going to set the precedent of we can come in the league year 1 and compete. I think everyone just kind of bought it day 1. We know our style of play. We have our identity, and we just play every game how we want to play ultimately. So
yeah, I think like she said, it's top down. I think Casey said an incredible group of people and not just players, and that makes a huge difference. And the mentality of not thinking like you're an expansion team but expecting more is massive from us. And obviously you're not going to go through the whole league and get 3 points every single week, and we know that, but it's how we turn around each week and we fight back, and we kind of hold ourselves to the highest standard that we can. Not just you're an expansion team, it's okay. It's not. We move on. We want those 3 points every week.
Jeff, on the line, you can go ahead.
Hey, thanks for taking the time. Maybe for both of you, just wondering, I mean, this is the 4th time you've seen each other, these 2 teams, this year. This one felt a lot more, I don't know if one-sided is the term, but certainly that you all were sort of prepared exactly for what they were bringing up. What maybe felt different, or what, I mean, obviously they've changed formations as well since the beginning of the year, but, what was different tonight that it went so well for you all?
I think it's later in the year. We have more of an identity than the Challenge Cup. We were still just kind of learning each other's tendencies and playing next to new partnerships and stuff. And I think we've really just gelled throughout the year. And I think last time we played Portland at home, we kind of felt like we had a really good game, and we kind of thought we could have gotten more out of that game. So I think we had confidence going into it of how we can play and the results that we can get. So I'm happy everything worked out.
She just can't wait to talk to you guys. So excited.
That was the best we heard.
2 balls in a mic. We'll go to you next, and then Stephanie follow.
Thank you. Congratulations on the goal. Congratulations on the clean sheet. Could you talk a little bit, obviously a complete performance for the team overall, but what exactly is going on at
it's just having this group of players just come together so well. All facets of the game are pretty polished at this point, but is it a matter of diamonds cutting diamonds in training, or it's just the time and place of the players just being in perfect fitness?
I would say honestly the biggest thing is challenging each other each week. We hold a standard, and from week to week it's never okay to be at the same level. We want to take it to the next level, and the past 2 weeks I feel like the team has trained the strongest they have all year, and the most competitive, and it's still small-sided. You're disappointed if you lose, and you're fighting back for that last goal, and you're fighting back for that last point, and I think that's Casey holding us to that standard every week, and then the players holding each other and challenging each other every training session, and not ever taking our foot off the gas. It's important that every single week we're taking a step forward to 1 more percent.
Stephanie?
Hi. First off, congrats on the win. And there seems to be an ethos, spirit of togetherness for the team. And I'm just wondering, how do you guys get along so well? What makes this team so special?
It's fake. Keeping it like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think kind of what Caitlin just said, like, we know when to be serious, we know when to have fun. I think they did a great job of recruiting really good soccer players, but also really good people. There's not one bad egg, one ego, anything on our team. And I think it shows on the field. Obviously, we get along so well off the field. So
Yeah, I think that was created, like we were saying earlier, from the top down. Casey created an environment where any kind of attitude was not okay, and so everybody kind of had a reality check real quick, and we challenge each other a lot off the field, or on the field, but off the field, I think it's really important that we do have those relationships and that fun time together, so that we can have those challenges on the field and bounce back.
Great, thanks for that. And I just wanted to say that it's really nice to see a San Diego sports team that's actually winning.
They'll come back.
Alright, we're gonna take one last question with Hector and then let these guys go. Hector.
Alright, congrats on the win. Caitlin, how big of a relief, you weren't available last game to get this victory, the shutout, considering that you might also have to play Golden in the playoffs?
Yeah, it's a great feeling anytime you come to Providence and you get 3 points. I think anybody in the league feels that way, and it's nice when you can kind of have that crowd quiet a little bit. It feels really good, but ultimately this is massive for our season, and we look forward to playing them again. I think we've kind of created this really gritty competition this year, having to have played each other so many times. Kind of get tired of each other's faces, but at the same time, it makes both teams better, and I think that's why we're both at the top right now. I think playing here is one of the hardest things to do, but we knew that, and we relished that challenge.
Thank you.
Alright, thanks everyone.